My name is Akinpotter, known as Akinpotter. I'm a native of Ibadan, born and bred in Ibadan, Kobomoje compound, and then I had my secondary, primary, and tertiary education here right in Ibadan. So I've been living all my life in Ibadan. Ibadan is a sweet place to be. Yeah, my profession is a cultural heritage profession in which I mostly make use of non-metallic mineral that can be called or generally called clay. So I'm a potter, to be precise. I'm a potter and a ceramist. Then the profession has been so wonderful to me, and it has helped me a lot in life. And the profession, not that I learned it from anywhere, but I studied it. Although then it was a tug of war, because that's not what I actually put in for during my tertiary education at the Polytechnic Ibadan. During my foraging for tertiary education to further my education after my secondary school at Government College Ibadan, I feel like, okay, came out. They gave me environmental studies, and I thought that's what I would study, not knowing that that's the faculty. Then after maths, I discovered it's fine art. So I didn't choose fine art, but later on fine art chose me. So, and the journey has been so wonderful. I established it in 2019. It has been in existence since 2018, but not well more equipped then, because since 2018 we've been working and using mini kiln. You know, we have all these updraft kiln that I constructed that time. Mini kiln, we started 2018 during my service year, because I went for service 2017-18. So I've done some necessary parts there, but we kickstart the full production. Like, yes, we are confident to collect different works or different order from anywhere. That was 2019. So, and we put on the structures, our kiln, the throwing wheels, you know, getting materials all around. You know, we put everything in place as of 2019. I got inspired because I discovered that not every one of us will work in the bank, and not every one of us will work in any government parastatals. Do you get it? And in order to be out of government burden, I follow my passion. Like, okay, let me just fine, I'm not there yet, but with the little things I know that I have, let me just create employment within my community, to create job opportunity, not for myself alone, but for people around. So that was what inspired me most, and be like, you know, due to the passion I have for the job, and like, okay, I want to establish this, what it may come, I want to do it. And I got inspired from the family members. I got inspired from myself, because I inspire myself too, but my family most. They inspired me, because when I told them I wanted to do something like this, they all supported me. It might not be monetarily, but with their word of encouragement, yes, you can do it, go, Akin. So I got inspired from them. Then over time, the work has been so thrilling, because I develop myself every day. When I first started, what I'm doing currently now was not what I was doing then, because that time I was just, you know, what people knows pottery to be is just to more armor, more ikoko, flower vases, ritual pots and the likes. But it goes beyond that. You know, over time I sat down and I discovered, like, it should be not, fine, it's something that has been in existence over the years ago, even before our forefathers were born. So we can't just continue the status quo, how it's been done. So over the time, I discovered that, okay, let me incorporate some technological innovations. Let me bring in some things different that will make my work to be unique among others. Fine, potters, what they believe potters for is just get a clay, then mold some stuffs, head and the likes. So because that's what now treat me to producing water pots, water dispenser. Then currently now we are working on, not we are working, we've been working on it, and it's widely accepted out there. That is our insulated charcoal stove, Akinpotter environmental friendly insulated charcoal stove. It's out there, and in order for people to enjoy clean cooking, we respect our mothers, because they are the one to put food on our tables, not to use their life for us to eat. Because as it is now, many people are being exposed to carbon emission due to what they are using for cooking. So over time, I just thought of it and be like, yes, this one will be a solution as well, and it will help our mothers, it will help the environment, the climate change, the carbon emission everywhere. So that one is also part of what we are doing. That's insulated charcoal stove, clean cooking for all. We call it clean cooking for all. So we've been doing that, and some other stuffs that makes it to go beyond molding flower vases, cups and the likes. So the factory has played a lot of roles in our community, because over time, I know most people did not know there is a place called Abayinde. Do you get it? But our factory has made a lot of people to know about this community. This community happened to be a village some times ago. Fine, we can't say that we are the one that exposed this community. The community has been exposing, and we have some big peoples around. But over time now, over the years, this our factory, Akinpotter Pottery Recycling and Craft Enterprises factory, has, invited different people from different areas of life. They've come here, they came around and have their works. They'll be like, so there is a place called Abayinde. Okay, we are coming. We are Coca-Cola, their plant, that is Ashejire plant. They came, all their teams over there, they came to come and have a workshop. They came around and they had a nice time and be like, wow, so there is something like this in this community. So it has positively impacted into community. Then the more we accept visitors, the more there are local patronage too. At some point, Ifra Nigeria came around some times ago, and when they were going, they saw some woman selling wara. They call it wara. They were selling wara, fufu. And we are like, wow, this is local food, and they patronize them. All what they have over on them that day, they bought everything. So positively, our factory has been helping the community, and it has been welcoming more people. Either they come around to come and do business with us, either they come around to come and have a talk, either they come around to come and have consultation, or either they come around to just come and know our place, or they come around to come and have fun. So the impact of our factory in this community has been so positive. We produce flower vases, pillar pots, cups, plates, bowl, water dispenser, insulated charcoal stove for clean cooking, for both indoor and outdoor usage. Then we produce, just mention it, anything you think of, we can achieve it. Then we make use of non-metallic, as I said earlier on, which is organic material, that is clay. We make use of raw clay, pure clay, nothing is added, no chemical added to it. As it is naturally, that's how we use it. Even during the processing, we don't add anything, we don't add silicates, we don't have anything, we don't have to heat. It's just pure clay, ball clay, stoneware clay. Then we make use of kaolin too, and nothing is added to it. The manpower, we have four people that are working with us, though they are not full-time, they are part-time, I only have one person that is full time, which is is around me here right now. But at times, if we need more more hands, we call on them and they answer us immediately. So we place them on part time. We only have one full time working with us. But if we need more people to work with us, maybe we have some works to do that even the 4 people cannot handle it. Plus me, we are 5. And I have some core members that are serving here too. They are around. So we have core members, we use them, then we pay them. We pay them stipend. Yeah, the challenges we face most is the material, the raw material. Like I said, I don't add any chemical or anything to the raw clay, and like all clays are clay to people, but not all clays are clay to potters. So due to the fact that we have choice of clay we make use of. So and to get those choice clay, we travel distance. And that one is a challenge. Is a challenges on its own. Then the machine, currently now we are still running on some locally made machines. That is our throwing wheel. It's you and I. So that one is another part, because right now, if you want to import or if you want to order for all these electric wheel, it takes a lot of money. And for now, we are like, okay, that money, if we should channel it to something different, and we quickly use the money for, though that one too is most important, but since we are still seeing something using and it's giving us a very good and fine result, so we keep and stick to it. Fine, we are looking forward to have our own electric wheel, even not just one. We are hoping to have like 2 electric wheels and some other things. Then our mixer, we need mixers. Those ones are challenges because all those materials are not available around. Most of them we import them down to Nigeria. Fine, we have local fabricators. And that one too, electric wheel now, if you want to fabricate it locally, not that we can't fabricate it locally, but we can't compare it. We are still working towards that anyway, to meet up with the international standard. So those are the challenges. The material, the machines we are using, we are still running on the locally fabricated machine. Wow. Yeah, the technology has really impacted in our business, and in terms of marketing, the technology really helped us to achieve that, because we can't be everywhere. Akinpotter can't be everywhere. So with the use of social medias, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, TikTok, actually I'm not on TikTok, Facebooks and the likes, even my biggest customer, my biggest clients are from online. Even I have not set my eyes on any one of them. Most I have not set my eyes on them. And technology has brought in different valuable customers. There are different between crowd and people. There are some crowd, they have nothing to offer you, but a single person can offer you something so thrilling that will change your life entirely. So technology has really impacted so well in my business, and it has really helped me. I enjoy technology most, and the marketing stuff, online presence, it gives us the ability to showcase ourselves. Not everybody knows that I'm here, but due to what I have online, either any of my social media accounts, it's got them attracted and be like, okay, they contact us. Different, even institutions, organization, individual. So technology has really, really, really helped my business. Yeah, they work align, because now if you are not a cultural person, there is no way. Something must give you the vibe. What is the vibe? The inspiration is the culture. Like me, what give me inspiration the most is the environment I found myself, because the natures, like and some are reflecting on some of my pots. It reflects. Then the culture. There is no way you talk about pottery, you will not talk about culture. Now you might be like, okay, you want to be doing some stuffs, then having lines on your work. Line is like a tribal mark. It's like a tribal mark, and tribal mark is culture. We met it in it. We met it on ground, and be like, okay, there is no way. Whatever things, art is life is art. So culture and pottery works in line together, because now in the olden days they make use of pottery wares for ritual purpose, ceremonial purpose. There is no way you will see a reasonable and valuable king that will not see a pot wares inside his abode. There is no way. Not to talk of, and those that really know about culture, Igba, Ikoko, Omi, which is Amu, it will be in the palace. Ileke, Orun, Egba Owo, you will find it in the palace, and most of them are being made out of clay. So then now, ritual pots, Tofin Bebo, Atupa, is in the palace. We are just modernizing it now. Even the Amomi, we just introduce tap to heat, so that you dispense your water seamlessly. Do you get it? So all those ones. So pottery and culture work in line. They work in line. There is no way. Then in the olden days, there are some pottery wares. They will say that with their belief, if they will do it both male and female in two ways, then if a man is impotent, once you drink out of that pot, just go and look for a lady. That night, go and look for a lady. Like all these sexual booster drugs they are selling all around now. No, then they just the pot. Once it's being made, then they don't need to say anything to it, but they are believed that time, and it's still working now. So it's cultural. So now our work is cultural heritage, because we met it on ground, and it has been like that. We are trying to sustain it more so that it will not go into extinction. If we don't value our culture now, nobody else will value it. So that is why we are like, okay, let's keep doing this job. And though it's strenuous, but we are seeing joy in what we are doing. So we don't see it as something so tedious for us. We are even like, we are praying for more. It's a good problem. It's a good problem we are seeing. So it's not a problem that will devastate us. So now pottery and culture, they work together. There is no way. All these real traditional people, not the ones that they are just looking for means of eating. Okay, and they will be the one to ask for 3 bags of rice, 5 cows, 2 elephants, do you really want to worship that Ogun? The real culturalist, there is no way you will not find pottery wares around them. Either pots, either atupa, just mention it. So pottery and culture, they are 5 and 6. The pottery style and techniques. The technique I make use of most is throwing method. Because most of my wares are being thrown on the wheel. Gone are the days that we make use of ambutes, pinching, that we make use of casting and the likes. But currently now, I make use of throwing method with the use of throwing wheel. So, and they are very unique, and it makes our work faster. If we have someone like 2 people now doing competition, apart from making your work so much perfect, giving you a 100% perfect shape and things like that, it makes your work faster, because you can't compare. It's just like you using using hand or using your leg to run a race, and you using Ferrari. So the two, fine, you will get there, but one will get there first. That is, so the technique, I adopt almost all the techniques. But the one I make use of most and often is with the use of throwing wheel. Then at times, if I might just feel like, no, I want it to have some local touches, I will use hand built, because hand built now you'll be able to do some freestyles. Even you can do freestyle on your throwing wheel too, but there's no way you do freestyle on your throwing wheel without using that hand built method. So, but the style, the lines, because the way I do decorate my own wares, I don't decorate it heavily due to the audience, because audience determines if what your audience wants. If you are not doing what your audience wants, then you'll be using your product yourself. So like me now, most of my audience, they prefer their work to be plain. Some prefer it to have just little touches of design. They don't want it so heavy like that. So for the audience right now, so that's why we do use some little inscriptions, lines, and some other stuffs. Yes, we offer training here. Like I said, we have core members. Some are serving and some are learning this skill. We offer trainings, and it depends. The prerequisite for the training is just to be passionate, to have passion for this work, because this pottery work is not for the weak. I must be sincere. Is it the firing stage? Is it the clay processing stage, foraging, drying, then firing stage we want to talk about, not to talk of the decoration. So it's not for the weak. You must have, the love must be there. You must have the love for the work you want to learn, and the duration, it depends. It's for everybody. It's not necessary you are vulnerable before you can learn this. It's not for the poor. It's for even the hairlights. You can just, apart from the fact that you want to learn it, the skill is even therapeutic. Playing with clay alone is therapeutic. So it's for everybody. The duration, it's the choice of the person. And how fast you can grab whatever things we want to train you on. So it's open. We are open for training. We are open for anything, workshops and the likes.
What's the future plan?
The future plan for our factory is to be well expanded than this, to have different harness, then to be on our own main site, then to have more hands, then to create more job opportunity for people within our localities, to create more job opportunity for the secondary school leavers, whosoever that is willing to work, then to help the economy as well, like to create job opportunity. That's our main target, to create more job, because we can't do this all alone. We are encouraging the younger ones. We have them around. Even at some point, there are some secondary schools that do come around for excursion, different schools. Then we encourage them, we go to schools. I was once a teacher. Then I'm still a teacher, because I teach, and so those are the things for our future purpose, to be well expanded, to create more job opportunity, to contribute positively to the community, to contribute positively to the economy at large, and to encourage the younger ones coming behind, in order for our cultural heritage not to go into extinction. We don't want it to be dormant at all. Not to talk of extinction. We want it to be active, even if we are no longer, because we can't be on this planet Earth forever. But with the little time we are going to spend on Earth, we want to have a positive impact within the community, the state, everywhere we find ourselves, to contribute positively. We want to have our impact. We want our impact to be well felt. So then as well to also help combating this climate issue. So because with our work, with the raw materials we are using, it's not harmful to the environment, it's not harmful to human itself. So we want to keep it rolling. Yeah, we have a project currently now we are working on. Well, for security purpose, I won't disclose how the company I'm working with currently now, but it's an Indian organization. We are working on their tandoori. We are working on their pizza oven. We are working on their shawarma grill and the likes. So we have different works, and all these people I met with them online. Even I have not set my eyes on most of them. They will just call me. Don't worry, we'll believe your work. Don't worry. Send your account number and send it. They will just ask me to go to the place where they wanted it erected, and that's all. So currently now we have a project we are working on. Then we have a project we are also working on in Abuja. The biggest project I worked on. My biggest project I work on is that I'm a potter. That has been my greatest and biggest project I've ever collected. Do you get it? I'm happy that I'm a potter. I'm happy that I didn't take the opportunity God gave to me, because everything is all about talent. And all these things we are doing, it has been deposited in us right from heaven. But it is when we get to this art, we'll be like, okay, let me channel my passion towards this direction. So my biggest project ever is that I'm a potter. And the way what our plan is we want to have electric oven. Or gas oven. We have different fuel. We have different kiln fuel. Do you get it? We have electric kiln, we have gas kiln, we have wood kiln. Out of those material, we are using wood because it is what we are more as accessible to. Currently now, if you know the current price of gas in Nigeria, so everybody will be like, okay, everybody will want to minimize something, then maximize profit. And mind you, in quote, not at the detriment of your clients. Not that we will not give them something quality. We will give them something even more than quality. But this is what we have access to most currently now, because the current price of gas. And my kiln is dual fuel. It can use gas and it can use firewood. But due to the current price of firewood, that is of gas, that is why we are like, okay, let's switch to wood for now. And as time goes by, we are working on having our electric kiln. If not electric kiln, we'll have gas kiln. But currently, every time we have electric, national grid collapse. And that one has also been a challenge for us. Very challenging, very, very challenging. Okay, now if I want to run the electric kiln with generator, imagine the kV of generator I need to have. Do you get it? And now it's not like government is supporting us. Fine, we can see someone that will be like, okay, we want to give all these things out. Yeah, we are open to it. But currently now, what we can afford conveniently is wood. We know that it's affecting the climate no matter what, because we are burning solid fuel, which is firewood. We are burning it. There is no way we are having smokes around. Fine, it's we have an enclosure. We have an enclosure for the heat. So it's not something we are burning that you are seeing all around. It's not affecting the environment as such, but even a minute of it has been added up. So we are working for, that's our future plan. We are working, and governments will just assist us. assist us. All these things we are talking about, a sole person cannot just achieve it unless you are a ritualist. Sorry to say, unless you are a ritualist. And me, I can't do more than my power. Do you get? Despite the fact that we know that yes, one way or the other, it will affect the environment, not outrightly, because that is why we have even the cane you are seeing here is double padded cane. So we try to curtail any flame that want to come. I mean, that want to be disposed down to the atmosphere. We curtail it with two padded cane. So with that, we try our best to make sure that yes, the release of carbon is well reduced. Fine, it can be totally or outrightly reduced, but to our best capacity. People response has been well encouraging. Yes, it has been well encouraging. Yes, it has been well encouraging. If you are not doing something right, you can't expect something beautiful, and you can't expect a positive response. But if you are doing something good and people need it, if you are meeting people's targets, there is no way they will get it from you. You know what we are doing now? Is like we are bringing or expressing mind of our target audience. Okay, now imagine someone that have seen water pot now, maybe during his 20s, and is now in 60s, late 60s, and now later found it around like someone is doing water pot, you know, they will surely, provided you are doing it rightly, and in which we are doing. So it has been so encouraging. People purchase, people buy online. Should we talk about our pots, our insulated charcoal stove? People patronize it. Once it's been tested and they confirm that yes, it's doing what we really said it's gonna do. So since they are on the track, you are giving them the best, and whatever things you tell them that they will get is what they are getting. The patronage has been encouraging.